This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notifications are on. And if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly, because these bad actors do everything in their power to suppress the channel, because they don't want more people becoming aware of the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Listen, everybody is talking about Discovery having 29,646,574 AMC shares. Okay? And people are asking, did they buy it in the open market? How did they get these shares? Did it dilute the company? Well, even though we're dumb money and we don't do any DD or any research, I was able to put together some information that might be helpful. Okay? First of all, Discovery did not buy those 29,646,514 shares in the open market. What they did was they had acquired some 10% notes on AMC and some additional debt, and then they converted that debt to convertible bonds, and then they converted those convertible bonds or securities into these AMC shares. So AMC actually had to give them 29,646,514 new AMC shares. So yes, that added to the float. So I mean, let's just round it off. There was 30 million new shares added to the float. Okay? But here's the thing. They added 30 million new shares to the float, but the price didn't go down. Why is that? And why was it Webbush? I did a video on that. Why are they giving AMC a higher price? Right now they're saying AMC is going to be over $4. Isn't that a little convenient that when Discovery converts their notes to AMC shares, all of a sudden AMC shares are going to be profitable? All of a sudden AMC shares are moving up. And these guys own 6.8% of AMC. It's a little crazy, but here's the thing. When you have institutions or more big dog institutions long on AMC, the naked shorters, they kind of step away a little bit, because you guys know by now that when you naked short companies that have a lot of institutional ownership, I mean real ownership, not the ownership to negative to destroy the company. I'm talking about real ownership. The naked shorting kind of slows down, because the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI might step in and do some real investigation. So while they did add about 30 million new shares to the AMC float with this conversion from debt, or from notes to AMC shares, it didn't have a negative effect on the stock price. Yet we see 100 shares sold and the price goes down. The bottom line is this: AMC, the price is not run by supply and demand. It's not run by bad news or good news. It is run by manipulation and malfeasance by bad actors. And the SEC knows, the DOJ knows, the FBI knows, and they do absolutely nothing about it. Because if 30 million new AMC shares were put into the market, the bad actors would have pushed the price down so fast it would have made our head spin. But because these 30 million shares went to Discovery, didn't have a negative impact on the price of AMC at all. And they had these convertible notes since 2024. Why did they decide now to convert them to AMC shares? What do they know? What do they see on the horizon for AMC? The bottom line is this, and this is just my opinion. I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell AMC. A lot of the bad actors naked shorting AMC, their liquidity's running out. The box office doing great, merchandise doing great, concessions doing great. It's going to be very hard for them to justify all the naked shorting. And I believe some of these lawsuits that are pending are probably putting fear in these naked shorters, because we get to the discovery phase, they're going to have to turn over the blue sheets, turn over that trading history. And at that point, so much fraud and malfeasance is going to be exposed that the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI are going to be shamed into doing their job, and they're going to hold some of these bad actors accountable. But going back to the original question, Discovery did not buy the 30 million AMC shares in the open market. They converted debt into convertible securities, and they converted those convertible securities into AMC shares. And they did add 30 million to the AMC float. But the fact that they converted now tells me that they see a big upside for AMC. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's a little strange that they converted notes to real AMC shares, and we're getting positive news that AMC stock price should go up? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.